Hello comrades, welcome back to Commander Brito-Ruskie-Ski. Today comrades, we are going to be doing an analysis on the country of Prussia. Now comrades, before we begin this video, I would like to say that there is going to be a huge Germany movie, comrades, coming out on the CPO channel. Go to my featured channels, comrades, and go check that out. It's also in the description. It is going to be a half an hour longer movie, comrades, so go check that shit out. And anyway comrades, let's begin the video.
Overview.
Now comrades, we're talking about Prussia, obviously, before they united into the German Empire. So in 1871, comrades. It's got about 24 million people, comrades, and 350 kilometers square. Which is, quite a big country, quite populated. Not by today's standards in Europe, but by those standards, it was big. Comrades, or might I say, massive. Now comrades, if you don't know where the shit is, comrades, it is right there where Germany is. Just like all the other German empires I have talked about, comrades, like these three. So yes, comrades, it is, its capital is also Berlin, and it's, relations with Russia, they weren't the best. They were sometimes good, like during the partitions of Poland, but other times they were quite shit. So comrades, it's up to you. I'm not going to make you believe anything.
Borders.
Comrades, obviously at this time it bordered the Russian Empire. It bordered a bunch of bullshit German states which we'll not talk about. It bordered France, the Netherlands, comrades. It bordered a lot of shit. Sometimes its borders changed all the time, comrades. Austria, Hungary, it bordered the Austrian Empire. It bordered quite a lot of nations, comrades. And obviously most of these countries they had wars with. At one point they had a war with every one of their neighbors, comrades. They were not that the most peaceful of countries. However, obviously over the years, comrades, obviously united with the German states. So comrades, it seemed quite good relations with the German state. That was obviously when they were invading France. Now, comrades, I will not discuss the invasion of France yet, comrades. We will discuss that in our next segment, comrades, which is
History.
So, comrades, Prussia started out as a small little kingdom, comrades, which would belong to the larger kingdom of Poland, comrades. It was a small little kingdom on the Baltic coast, comrades. It really didn't have any power, comrades. It was obviously controlled by the kingdom of Poland, as I have said, comrades. And it was just quite bullshit. Oh, comrades, I am quite bullshit. Yes, comrade, you are. Now shut up, comrades. Also, many other things started happening, comrades, such as the fact that he became more tied to the kingdom of Brandenburg, comrades. And obviously, that was not the best of things for Poland, because Poland eventually lost it. And eventually, comrades, Frederick Williams came to power, comrades. Comrades, obviously, after all of this bullshit, all this was happening, Poland eventually just couldn't handle it anymore, and it was like, fuck you. Comrade, I do not want to anymore. But Prussia, you can fuck off, comrade. Suck my dick. Fuck you, comrade, and I will see you later. Goodbye. But comrades, obviously that wasn't the end, because many wars like the Spanish succession, Austrian succession, comrades, all of these wars, Prussia was heavily involved in, comrades, and it eventually shaped its economy up to become one of Europe's great powers, such as France, Poland, Lithuania, the Russian Empire, and many others. Now, comrades, all of these wars for Prussia went quite surprisingly well. So yes, comrade, literally Prussia was kicking everyone's ass. They were throwing punches everywhere, comrade. They couldn't even control themselves, comrades. And eventually Frederick the Great came to power, which is one of the most remembered rulers in all of history, comrades. He even appeared in epic rap battle, which was pretty good. But yes, comrades, after all this bullshit, eventually the 7 Years' War started, where Britain and Prussia were on the same side, fighting against many other countries like France and Russia, comrades. And Prussia and Britain, they came out on top, comrades. And Prussia solidified itself as one of the great powers. And comrades, it was really shaping itself, creating a North German Confederation, comrades, and many other things. Now, comrades, however, he couldn't create many other things as we will see, like the North German Confederation, because of the massive Holy Roman Empire in the middle, comrades. Now, eventually, during the Napoleonic Wars, comrades, France just swooped through, comrades, took out Prussia, took out the Holy Roman Empire, took out all the bullshit, comrades. And let's just say that it was not too good for Prussia, comrades, because they lost their country, comrades. They didn't have shit because Napoleon just fucked them, comrades. Ow. Yes, comrades, it was fucked. Yes, comrades, that's about it for the Napoleonic Wars. Eventually, Prussia came out, comrades, and created the North German Confederation, comrades, obviously, because the Holy Roman Empire got pussy-hollishly defeated by Napoleon. Big country, but after one war, I just fucked off. Now, yes, comrades, you might think, wow, this all seems quite bullshit, Commander. Why are you telling me all this information? Oh, comrades, obviously, I am telling you because eventually, comrades, the North German Confederation being created, and after all that bullshit, there was some, internal politics being divided and shit, obviously, itself against Austria, which they eventually had a war, which, the Prussians eventually ended up winning against the Austrians, so that wasn't too good for Austria, and the final nail in the coffin, comrades, for, the German Empire was Prussia invading France and starting war with them, comrades, because as you will see in a second, hello France, But comrades, eventually France just couldn't handle it anymore and France fell apart, comrades. It was not looking too good for the French. And well, comrades, after Paris was taken, France defeated, comrades, and eventually all the small German states united with Prussia to create the German Empire. And yes, that is the end of the Prussian history. It also existed as obviously a state of Germany until the Nazis came in, comrades, where it was abolished. And that is where Prussian history ends.
Ideology.
Now, comrades, obviously after all of its lifespan, comrades, Prussia had many ideologies, being an empire, being a kingdom, being, a part of Poland, being part of the Holy Roman Empire, being a great power, and it was all bullshit. I don't really like Prussia's ideology, comrades. I still prefer the Soviets, and obviously, comrades, that will not change. So, I hope you can understand my opinion, comrades, because it is not changing anytime soon. But anyway, comrades, I hope you all enjoyed this video. Make sure to leave a like, comrades, subscribe, go to CPO channel and subscribe to Commander Shorts as well, comrades, and yes, make sure to let communism strike again.